For instance, professional baseball players.
For instance, what's the last syllable?
And Z.
The last syllable is a schwa, stance. Because stand or a stance is how you stand. My position on this, my stance is this. But when you take a two-syllable word, it becomes?
So.
So?
And it's with vibration, with a vibration instance. I think it's without.
Okay. The C in English.
Mm-hmm.
In Spanish, what two options do you have for the pronunciation of the C?
Fe and K.
So you have K or the TH, no?
Mm-hmm.
Like think, or you have cat. No? In English, for the C, what two options do you have?
Z, S and Z.
No. S and K.
Okay. And goes. Okay, I didn't say anything. Okay.
S, you have the other possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
For the S letter in English, how can it be pronounced in English? I think you have three or four possibilities. You have four possibilities.
S, X,
S, Z, sh, and j. Because you have derision, which is an S. You have cause, which is a Z. Or you have cost, which is an S. And I think it can also be a sh, but I can't remember an example. Okay? But the C, you're getting confused with C and S. C can only be two things. Either what?
The C.
C can be, you have two options. They are K or S.
Yes.
So it can never be a Z.
Okay.
All you have to think, is this instanque? No. No, it's not instanque, so it's going to be an S.
Okay. For instance.
The plural would be?
Instances.
And the past?
Instant.
No.
Instant.
No. Everything that ends in S?
Instant.
Like kiss?
Kissed.
Miss?
Missed.
Instanced.
For instance. Okay.
That would what it would be. Okay?
For instance, professional baseball players, swimmers, tennis players, and golfers are susceptible to tendinitis in their tendinitis in their shoulders, arms, and elbows. Improper technique of any sport is one of the primary causes.
Proper?
Improper technique.
Technique.
Improper technique.
And this letter I is pronounced?
No, it's not pronounced.
It's pronounced E. Technique. It is not only pronounced, but which syllable is the stressed syllable?
The I.
Technique. And it's a double length. It's the E. Because in English, the I, you have two types of I. You have the I, as in, and then you have the E, as in technique, which is the long one. Then sometimes it's pronounced I, diphthong, as in fit, will bite, bit, bite. But here it's the E, technique. So if you say technical, it's the short I. But technique, technical? Technique.
Improper technique in any sport is one of the primary causes of overload. Overload on tissues, including tendons, which can contribute to tendinitis. You don't have to be a professional athlete.
Athletics. And there, how do you pronounce the E?
Athletics.
As in Edward. An athlete. How do you pronounce the letter E there?
E.
Yes, the double length, the same as technique, technical technique, athletics, athlete.
Athletics, athlete.
Again?
Athletics athlete.
Okay.
To be a professional athlete, to develop this condition.
Pause.
However.
Not my mistake, no.
Yeah, that's okay.
My mistake.
That's okay.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was expecting them to say something else. No,
Yeah,
I wasn't
me too.
reading ahead. It was me being wrong.
Yeah. People with jobs that require overhead work, such as assembly work or an overhead press machine, and heavy lifting are at risk of tendinitis.
Pause.
A direct blow to the shoulder area or falling on an outstretching arm.
Outstretched.
Outstretched arm.
Outstretched.
Outstretched.
Because everything that ends in the ch sound,
Is the
reach,
reached.
Is-
Reached.
no.
It's with the. It should be with the, but I think it's with T. Stretched.
Reach,
Reach. Reached. Reached.
which one?
With T.
Hey. Look, t, sh, reach, reached,
Oh, okay.
outstretch.
Stretched.
Ah, that's it. So when you injured yourself, did you fall like this with your arm out? And it go...
I don't recall it. I was with a thing, I turned around, and then I fell down like this.
So not only did you fall on your shoulder, but what happened? So it wasn't just an impact on your shoulder, but you had your shoulder out in this position. Then when you fell, it stretched. So the stretch we were doing against the wall gently, it was like that. So it brought your shoulder back suddenly.
I don't recall
Gluck.
exactly how it was. I fell down like this. Yes, and then it was
So
a
it
lot
could
of
have
stones here.
brought it up there, past its normal range of motion, and torn the ligaments here.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, that's nasty.
Yeah, it was a little bit better. I didn't do anything. Yeah.
These things were a pain in the ass. Carry
Yeah.
on. How's this treated?
How is this treated?
Treatment goals
Treatment goals
include reduction in pain and inflammation,
include reduction in pain and inflammation,
as well as preserving mobility
as well as preserving mobility
and preventing disability and recurrence.
and preventing disability and recurrence.
So what does it involve? It's difficult,
Try
isn't
to
it?
copy.
Yeah,
to
pain and
imitate
inflammation. What I was saying about mobility, to make sure that you have the mobility, that you're not going to be like an old lady, and preventing disability and also getting it stronger so you don't have a problem again. Because often with the football players, like for example David Bale, what's his name? Bale in what's his first name? Bale in Real Madrid. He's always having problems with his legs, and then he injures again and again and again. Yeah. Treatments may include a combination of rest, wrapping, and use of ice packs for recent or severe injuries.
Treatments may include a combination of rest, wrapping, and use of ice packs for resting or severe injuries.
Severe.
Severe injuries.
Ear.
Severe injuries.
That's it. Which is not our case because this is past, so we don't want the ice anymore. We haven't. You start sitting here now. Do you have pain?
If I touch it, yes. If not, I can manage.
Yeah. So this is not a new pain. It's
Yeah.
not there swollen
Yeah.
up. It's not blue. So
Yeah.
the ice is no good.
Yeah.
Heat might help. Aspirin, naproxen, and ibuprofen are used to reduce swelling.
Yeah. Aspirin, naproxen, and ibuprofen are used to reduce swelling.
But we don't need that because we haven't got it. Physical therapy, often known as physiotherapy, which includes range of motion exercises, is part of the treatment plan.
Physical therapy, which includes a range of motion exercise, is part of
Plural,
exercises,
because it ends in,
yes, in S,
which is pronounced.
is yes, is that
The singular is,
exercise,
which is what?
said,
Z.
said,
So the plural is,
exercises, motion,
and the past tense,
exercised,
which is what?
T.
Mm-hmm. That's not right.
Okay, it's part of it.
That's not right, huh?
It's part of it.
The past tense of this is,
Exercise,
which is what?
it's a T.
No.
It's a D because it's said. Exercise.
No, look, simple past. Repeat the simple past.
K, P, S, F,
And sh,
sh,
ch, f.
yeah.
So where is Z?
Nowhere.
And where's the ed extra syllable?
Sorry, with the D and the T.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's confusing because the s and the sh are here, but the z and the j are in everything else.
Yeah.
Okay, pause.